Look at that. Look at that. Yep. Let's just start this video off with everything in the background that we are doing. Yeah? All right, guys. So, project update on the 52. So, we just started tearing down the 52 last weekend, right? Austin's half asleep. I'm half asleep, but slap happy almost. So, I think we're doing pretty good.
Yeah, we're doing
Yeah. So, oh, and by the way, this is mostly Alyssa. You know, she wants to do all this herself. So, let's run you through exactly what we've done in the past week to start this project, because it's kind of going faster than anticipated, I would say. So, we're going to start with the car. Last Saturday, we took the entire front end off the car, which is actually really easy to do, since there's like two and a half wires for everything here. It was just super easy. Once you got the lights out, it was kind of just super easy. And every bolt on this car came apart with no issues. There was no breakage, no nothing. Even the manifold bolts here, over here. Oh, they're out right now. So what we ended up doing, since we took the whole front end off, there we go. We were able to take the whole drivetrain out as motor and trans complete, which made it super simple. And again, there was nothing wrong with this motor. So this is a 283 small block that was in it when we bought it. Ran great. It was fine, but we do LS stuff here, if you haven't noticed. So that's what we're doing. That's what she wants to do. That's why she got the car. So, I don't know, a couple hours, everything was out, like from start to finish, right? I mean, yeah, not even, honestly. We had a couple people just kind of jumping in on it. Alyssa is very eager to learn, like, how to do all this stuff. So, it's one of those things where it's easy to tell her what to do, but it's hard to show her what to do at times, because normally we just kind of thrash and blitz everything apart. But she wants to, you know, understand each individual step so she can do it on her own. But so that was last weekend. And then, so that was Saturday night. And then Sunday, we came back out here, and she ended up putting the new cam in her motor. We went to sloppy stage 2 cam for this. And we got that in, you know, like probably in an hour. The only problem we had, which I think on the last motor we did, there was only a couple. The lifters on this were such a pain to get out. And, you know, honestly, that might have been because this motor's kind of been sitting like this for about a year, I would say now. I don't know. Maybe since last winter. I have no clue. It's probably close to a year. But anyways, we ordered new lifters. Those are coming Tuesday. And what's nice is I've been kind of stockpiling parts for her. So this oil pan she put on today. So she took the old oil pan off. Replaced the pickup tube. She got the new oil pan on, and this is actually just the muscle car pan. I think you can get it on eBay now too, for a couple $100 or something like that. We already got this tapped for her oil feed. So if you don't know about these LSs, they come with this piece here. And a lot of times you can tap this part right here and get this little fitting, and this will run right to your turbo feed. And then she also did this. So she did the timing cover. And this has got a drain built in already. I think Mike Strong, my buddy, gave this to Ricardo. Ricardo left this here. I'm not even going to say he gave it to us. I just stole it. So now it's Alyssa's. But so what's nice is it's all ready. So this is going to be the drain for the turbo. So really, feed, drain, that's kind of set after we build our hot side. So she did all that today. Like I said, the cam is in it. And you can see, oh, shiny sloppy stage 2 there. But, so the only thing we got to do, like I said, we're waiting on the lifters. Those will be here Tuesday. So we'll put those in. Before those get here probably, we got her pack springs in here. And those, let's go over here. Those are heads right there. Those still got to go on there. So we're going to swap those out before Tuesday. We have the BTR gaskets inside, and then we're just going to get new head bolts like I do for my stuff, because I just don't get ARPs. We just don't do that here. That's expensive stuff. That's that high dollar stuff, man. We don't do that.
That OEM crap.
That OEM, yeah. We just get new head bolts and throw them on, call it a day. I mean, it's obviously working good. Update quick on this. I mean, I know it's been a minute, but you know, we took this to LS Fest in Kentucky a couple weekends ago, and it did great. No issues. Alyssa actually got some seat time in it. So she drove the car more than I did that weekend, I feel like. So she's super antsy. Super antsy to get this done. But, so let's say in the next week, this motor is probably going to be back together. We are going to use this transmission, though. So this is a Turbo 350, and it's already got a converter in it. And if you didn't know, this has already had custom drive shaft made for it. And it's got a rear end out of a 69 Camaro with Posi. So,
I didn't know that.
oh, you didn't know that? Oh, it's ready to make some hits, dude. So we're thinking, like, why replace all that stuff if everything from the trans back is good to go? You know, we're not going to have to modify anything for that. The only thing we're going to have to do is get motor mounts. And honestly, the guy who had this car before us, he made these custom mounts, and they're kind of boogery. I mean, we're going to weld up some metal and make those a little better, but, you know, they fit a small block Chevy. You know, all we got to do is get a motor mount kit from ICT, and done deal. We'll be able to bolt this motor in. We won't have to make a trans mount because we'll just use stock from here back. It's going to be pretty easy. Like, what are we going to have to do? Build the hot side is going to be the longest part on this? I mean, realistically, this is a winter project, and honestly, I'm hoping to have the drivetrain in before winter hits. So, I mean, that's kind of the update. It's kind of where we're at on this, and shoot, I don't know. What I am going to do, we still got to order the transmission spacer. Always get that $70 bolt-in adapter, but we'll see. I forget how they work with the flex plates. I know the 6.0s, I think, bolt right up. The 5.3s are wonky some years. I don't know. But since we already have the transmission out, we'll put it on the stand, we'll put it on the ground, and just see how the spacer works with this flex plate. If not, we'll get another flex plate. I mean, not a big deal. It's, I think, $100 maybe for a new one, because they make one, an aftermarket one, or not an aftermarket one. Don't quote me on this, but I think the 6 liters, you can use the stock flex plate. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know enough. All the 5.3s that I've done, I've used that spacer, and they work with 400s and a Turbo 350, actually. I think it just depends on your converter, really. If you get some weird aftermarket one, Lewis's car, we had kind of a pain doing that. He has a Turbo 350 with an aftermarket converter, and the spacing on the converter to the flex plate was kind of ridiculous. Like, we had to space it quite a bit, or put a spacer in there. So, I don't know. We'll see how it goes, though. But all that's going to be done on the ground and while it's out of the car, so we're not going to have that pain, if you will. So as far as ordering parts, here's what's nice. We are going to upgrade the fuel system on my car. I want a new pump, and I want bigger injectors, just because we're ready to turn that thing up. It's fast, but boost is a drug. Want to go faster. So she's actually getting the Deca 80s that are in that car. She's getting the AEM 400 pump, and we're just going to have to buy filters. We're going to have to buy a fuel cell. I want to buy a fuel cell for this, but mount it in the stock location. The stock fuel tank on this is kind of square, like a fuel cell would be. So it'd be cool if we could use, like, almost use the factory brackets for the fuel cell. That would be really cool. And then it would already be sumped. Wouldn't have to worry about it. We got to order some new fuel line. We got to order PTFE line because this bitch is running on E85. Hell yes, thank you. Making that power. So, no, it should be cool though. So we're already kind of just thrashing right off the start here. But yeah, I'm excited for this build. I hope you guys are excited. We haven't really done a build series in a while. Just kind of been tinkering around on the street this year. But, I mean, that's kind of what we planned on. Kind of thrashing on the car, see what it'll do, see what kind of power it makes. I mean, I don't really care about the power. It's already plenty fast for the road, like for the streets. And I think now the wheel setup, we got 10-inch wide wheels in the back, 275, not Pros, the Street R's that are on it. And yeah, that seems to be a good combo with that car. So, but yep. So stay tuned on this. We'll probably be back out here Tuesday maybe if we get the parts in a decent hour and get this motor back together. We'll probably not film us doing the heads, the springs and heads. We've already done that. So we'll just show kind of the, I guess, bolt-ons type deal. Don't really want to spend too much time you know, making videos on like the small stuff. We've already done 2 cam swap videos, so we just, you know, didn't film when we thrashed that out. But yeah, any other questions you have on this, you guys can just ask anyway. Normally you guys message me, so. But yeah, and this is just, you know, it's just a hose. This is honestly just a tap-in 90. It works fine for the drain. Right in the timing cover. Works out great. So, but yeah.
If anybody wants to buy a Chevy.
Oh yeah, if anybody wants to buy that, that's for sale. We have videos of it running. I don't know. We don't even know what we're going to put it up for yet, but we got a lot of stuff we need to put up. We got a couple axles outside, and yeah. No motors are for sale though. We need our backups.
Yes.
Yep, we haven't blown one yet. Knock on metal. Oop.
Knock on LS.
Yeah, knock on LS, but we haven't blown it up yet, so, and I know what you're thinking, you're not pushing it hard enough. Well, they're fun as they are, so, I don't know, but that's why we're turning that up, slowly, process. But, all right, and then Austin's gonna tear his motor apart. He actually sold his drivetrain out of his car,
Oh yeah.
so he's ready to buy some goodies for that, and I think he's doing pretty much the same combo as Alyssa's doing, and we're tossing up ideas on turbos. I think he's sold on the 7875. It's kind of a go-to good turbo, man. It spools quick. It's a great turbo. So can't beat the combo. So a lot coming on the channel, and yeah, we'll see if we can get this drivetrain in before it gets nasty out. So it's September right now, late September. I don't even know the date. 26th.
26.
26th. So we got plenty of time. All right. Catch you later.